Oh, hey guys, my name's Cycle Beast. Today I'm playing another episode of Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1, so let's do this. In last episode, started, we started the elephant hunt. Okay, let's do this.
And, which part of the elephant is in here? It's quite pungent.
Oh, that. It's elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit. A. Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes. But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't. But perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
Okay.
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
Okay. So,
These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Are you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan.
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
yep.
Your secret is safe in my hands. Does Paul
Yeah.
work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting champion? Well, that will be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit.
Okay.
I have to leave you for now.
Okay. Where is it? Cordona, Whiskers. Wait. Grand Survey. Okay, you don't want to go. Where do you want to go? Okay, where is it? There it is.
Nice to see you.
Wait. Can you just fast forward there? Yeah, I can. I can just fast forward. Fast travel there.
Extra, extra! Murderer on the loose! A reward offered for any information as to Mr. Galici's whereabouts. Interested in some Cordona news? Check the front page. You won't regret it.
Oh. The famous wanted for strangulation of the women the crime appears to be conscious of theft carried out during inner line likely. But another guess that the Mrs. selects staff locked the switch and sold to but the man somehow managed to escape. Reward has been offered. But another guess, this is Sherlock Holmes. So Noble with the taste of the cook got more than she bargained for after visiting her own death. Okay. So that's consequences. Okay, that's interesting. Ooh. Clothing dealer. Neat. Okay, like this outfit. Sherlock suit. Neat.
May I ask you something?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
This looks it.
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Okay, let me just.
Is this familiar to you?
That's a question I can answer.
Young Cut's bits in that Paul Mr. Mason when I've seen him this morning. He might be the room in the workshop south of the yacht club. Where's he at? Purple, right?
Bloodied bandages. Someone being hurt.
Where would a champion hide a key?
Oh yeah,
A
in here.
foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
You should have a warning to cover your ears. We can become pirates and show them what should be stored in here.
What's this?
Sails of hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
Who knew archaeology could be so exciting?
Exciting is certainly a word.
Oh, something.
The champion's whirlpool. Pulls bread and butter.
Wait, what? Oh, it's just John just being weird. Oh, what's this? Ah, there's the key.
Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys. An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these. A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs. Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving. To earn big, you have to spend big. Mr. Gilden wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty. An interesting place for a message to a champion. Additional earnings to sweeten the victory. Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another. Bloodied bandages.
So I got everything there.
An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these.
Okay. It's just interesting. Oh, there it is.
Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think.
Hmm.
Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think. A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
Looks like everything.
I wonder what he has for biscuits.
Oi! Hands off my possessions before you lose your fingers. Are you illiterate? The rules are written everywhere.
Ah, Mr. Perks, the cabin boy himself.
Champion, you mean? I was right. You are illiterate. I think a couple of shiners might teach you. One last chance. Who are you?
I'm Sherlock Holmes, a friend of our mutual acquaintance, Miss Imogen.
Look, you artichoke. Imogen has no friends. Except for me.
If you must try to insult people, it's better to know the meanings
Yeah.
of the words that you're using.
You fancy you could teach a sailor to swear? Go ahead. Show me how inventive you are.
Stand still for a moment.
Way back on an accident. Follows a woman who discusses herself as a man. Support even though cause of a question as bruises and an injured arm. Accept.
I'm impressed by how well a woman can handle a yacht and endure so many hardships on the open sea. The revelation of your nature could well humiliate so many rich men here. Not to mention how you have broken the rules. But I understand. You've done this to forge a real career in the sport. But tell me something. Has no one asked you why you don't grow a beard?
Shh! Have you been following me? You better not be wanting to end my career, because I swear you'll regret it if I get outed.
Damn you, Paul. I'm sick of... Who's this peacock? Does he know who I am?
I definitely know who you are not. You're not a dictionary reader, at least. I wanted to see how you... pals interact with each other in your natural habitat.
Uh-oh.
But I'm afraid I have to interfere.
I'm coming.
I'm coming for you.
Too simple.
It won't work this way. I'm coming.
Okay, controls. Had to play. Combat. Enemies and helmets cannot be seen.
Weaken him first. The snuff's ready. I couldn't miss the party.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Time to knock this guy out. I couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest, my friend.
No, you don't.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I am invincible.
I thought we were against them.
I'll put you 6 feet under.
It's no problem just killing one guy.
Moving. You've lost.
And there's no reward for risking our lives.
Paul's explanation will suffice.
I had to kill one though. Not bad. I arrested most of them. Where did she went?
Your fellow mariners have a strange way of showing hospitality.
They were not my friends.
Are you sure? I would rather risk my neck for someone who's at least honest and thankful.
Perhaps then don't enter someone's life and be so judgmental, pretending you're better than they are.
Then give me your perspective and allow me to see through your eyes. I tried to tell you before, but your partners interrupted. Have you heard the news? Theodore Gilden is dead. Do you have anything to say?
Well, what a shock. To me, he was an angry old ogre. Good riddance. Was it Goliath that killed him? Did it crush him? Break his bones? Come on, tell me. I want all the details.
You have an unusual way of showing grief. Imogen wouldn't appreciate that. But yes, the animal could have been involved.
It's poetic in a way, isn't it? It takes a beast to kill a monster. I wish I could have been that elephant.
What were you doing this morning, Miss Perks?
Don't call me that. I'm a champion. I was sailing.
The other club members told me that you missed the race this morning. Do champions not need to practice?
You've talked with them already. No, I wasn't racing. I visited the doctor after that attack on me. And then I had to honor the deal with the bandits you just took care of.
This business of yours, you should be more careful. Ruining your life at such a young age is ridiculous.
I am careful. Except for you, no one has noticed where I store the smuggled goods. If the police arrive, there's no link to me. It's common storage, not exclusively mine.
You smuggle illicit psychotropes on your yacht. Not a delivery for the hospital, I'm sure.
Of course not. I've had to cut corners to earn some money. How might a person afford to pay for a yacht in an honest way? I don't know, although I'm smart. The buyers are my customers. Adults who are willing to pay for their pleasure, or weapons for jewels. Whatever they want me to deliver. Nothing criminal.
Well, it's your lucky day. I'm not here because of smuggling. Have you tasted this tea yourself?
I wouldn't have been a champion if I had used it. It's just a side business that keeps my career afloat. It's quite expensive to compete in yachting. Sometimes I cut corners.
Such as fixing whirlpool yourself?
Exactly. And sometimes I just have to pay. That's how I earn money. I don't sell slaves or take the last man give
Okay, that's
from a
fine.
family. I don't know what you're suggesting.
Okay.
It seems as though Theodore Gilden hung a sword of Damocles over your life and career. Were these only words or something more serious?
Check my forearm. Pulled muscles and bruises. Small cuts. Nothing that you could call serious.
I doubt that a man in his late 50s could wrestle you.
It wasn't him. He behaved like a rat and hired brutes. His boys tried to lock my hands behind my back, but I was faster and I escaped.
Was he so protective of his daughter, or was it your feminine secret that provoked him?
My guess is that he was protecting his property. As he saw it, he owned Imogen, and he treated her like a piece of furniture. He didn't want his daughter to be loved by anyone. What's more painful is that Theodore didn't allow me to love his daughter. Typical.
I'm not sure that your relationship with Imogen could be described as typical.
Are you afraid of a woman in trousers? Now that's typical of men.
Yeah.
Imogen doesn't strike me as an industrious young lady, so I find it strange that she was busy packing up all her belongings when Mr. Gilden died. That's some favorable wind in your sails, isn't it?
Is it so suspicious that a couple might embark on a trip? I wanted to thank her, so we planned to go traveling. A Theodore-free place, without elephants.
The timing of it is suspicious, however. Your lady friend becomes an orphan and heir, and there's a planned trip directly afterwards.
An improvised romantic dinner will never
Yeah.
please a spoilt girl. A planned voyage might. It's not spur of the moment.
Okay. Okay, what else I want to ask her?
Look what I found. A box full of darts.
Hey, that's mine.
I confiscated it. These darts appear to be filled with something. Poison? How powerful is it?
It's strychnine. Enough to instantly kill a small rodent. I haven't tried it on a human. Yet. I hope you know what you're doing.
Could it immobilize a larger animal, say, an elephant?
I've never tried, but I have wondered.
Between yachts, darts, and notes from bandits, I've discovered many fascinating facts about you. But this, an installment of Nabe and Laura's adventures. Why did you sully your library with this?
It's a gift from Imogen. I didn't buy it. I might have turned a couple of pages, but nothing more. I swear.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but your literary taste has put you on my blacklist.
Okay, let me see.
A charming picture. I've heard that champions do often pose with their trophies.
Cheeky. It is a lovely trophy, though. I'm sure you will agree.
What is it that you like most about her? Her naivety? Her father's money?
A somewhat difficult choice.
Yeah.
Especially now that her father is out of the equation.
Interesting.
A. Swift. Are you familiar with this name? The gentleman had business with Mr. Gilden.
Likely just another strange and wrinkled fellow like old Gilden was. Perhaps this Swift person has a rhino, and they wanted to see which pet words. I don't know who he is, but I bet he's crazy like Theodore.
I doubt that court owner has ever boasted a battle arena for that size of mammal. You have an interesting imagination.
I don't know what you're suggesting.
Okay.
I have to leave you for a moment. Don't sail too far away.
Wardrobe. Okay. Where is it? Ooh, may have just been by falling on theater, and Paul may have fallen on the shed. Wait a minute, I need to ask her one more thing. Or ask.
I don't know what this means.
Does this knife seem familiar? I didn't find it in your competitor's back, to be clear.
This knife is as blunt as your humor. It's a bosun's knife, but it's not mine. I wouldn't be so careless as to mislay my tools.
Okay.
I have to leave you for a moment. Don't sail too far away.
It seems that she's. Where are you, Rickshot? Yacht?
May I ask you something?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
May I ask you something?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Okay. Do a bunch again. Okay, let's see where I need to go. Okay, let me go to. Okay, so there is it. I'm just fast traveling. Screw it. Takes too long to go around the map. My task is before I go to sleep. I wanna complete this. Okay. Wrong area.
I've nothing to say about this. I don't have any thoughts on this.
Are you aware that Paul smuggles drugs for a dangerous gang?
Mr. Holmes, I've already told you. I call him a pirate in play. He's not an actual pirate. He's a champion and a brave gentleman, not a thug.
Let us agree to disagree on that. But don't be surprised if one of his clients knocks on your door.
I've nothing to say about this.
Okay.
Have you seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this is just awful. If only he could have seen how good Paulie is to me. I don't have any thoughts on this. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for Goliath. All the elephant had to do was clap its ears.
You envied him, the elephant, I mean?
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl. And my room stinks of the animal, as if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult to live like this.
The evidence collected. Door attack. Wall. Every baths, construction.
It's chilling to think the monster is free.
Okay, let's do this. City Hall. Wait, I have to go to the City Hall again, right? Where is it? I have to go back to We have to get out. I had to get out of the house first.
He's even been.
Archive. Okay, so what do I need to do? I'm just looking at. Wait a minute. Where's the city hall at? Crap.
He's even been putting up.
Are you lost, sir?
Not at all. I'm right where I need to be. I'm Sherlock Holmes, by the way.
Ursula Oni, the chief archivist. How can I help you exactly?
I need to take a look at the history of Cordona and its islanders to retrieve some, hopefully, useful information.
Your brother Mycroft told me that you were direct, and now that we've met, I can see that is true.
Someone in our family has to balance the evasive nature of my brother. Well, may I use the city archives?
You may, of course, but in return, perhaps dinner?
That's a high price to pay for looking at your archives.
I was teasing you. Pay no attention to me.
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an official figure.
I suppose, in a way, we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Oni.
Excuse me. Where the archives at? Subjects. Legal documents. Old city.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect bureaucrat.
So because of later, see you guys next time. Bye.